You know what's really annoying in a mate? When I see like a dating profile, a woman, and all of her passions are just things that she needs to do. Like, she needs a lot of external stimulation. You know, like she needs to go travel the world. She needs to do fun things all the time. She needs to do this. She needs to do that. So, I mean, obviously with my personality type, all I really need is in here. So, and sometimes INTPs can make the mistake of not scheduling enough fun activities or social activities when they're in a relationship. That's a really important thing, by the way. I've made that mistake a lot in the past. Girls get bored with me because I don't really give a shit about. It's like I don't think about it, you know? Because INTPs don't need much. But anyway, but at the same time, there's a lot of but materialistic people out there in the world, and I would say this is a huge red flag. Just absolutely avoid anyone like that, especially, you know, you don't want to marry someone who's just after your money and after your possessions. Been there, done that. I used to be rich. I no longer am. You wonder why? Yeah, my last relationship is why. But anyway, you know, I used to be sort of a pen pal with this Serbian girl, and she had a boyfriend, and the way she spoke about him was so different than American women. Like, she would talk about having dinner ready for him when he got home because he deserved it, and she worked too, by the way. And it's just like, you never hear American women say things like that, right? Treating, like, literally called him a king or something like that. I don't know. But, and something she said I found was like, I really liked. She said, in response to someone talking about, why don't you try to make money this way or that way or this way or that way? And her response was, I'm happy with the amount of money I have. And she's not rich. She's just doing pretty average, really. I'm happy with the amount of money I have. I don't need any more. I'm happy with my living. That's the type of woman you want. It's not that, you know, because I plan on getting rich again. I do. I plan on doing very well, which I will eventually. It just takes time. So it's not like I won't be able to do all those fancy things, but doesn't change the fact that you want a woman like that. Even if you are rich, you want a woman like that, who's not materialistic. It's such a huge turnoff when a woman, all she cares about is material things. Just, you know, and this girl I'm talking about is an ENFJ, so it makes sense. Oh, dude, it's so awesome. It's so refreshing, because, like, I've had thoughts like that since I was a little kid. I would think, like, why are people so materialistic, you know? And I remember having that internal conversation with myself when I was, like, 12. I spent all my money from my allowance or something, and I was like, I didn't like that feeling of being broke. And that feeling of being broke, to me, was worse than the Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes that I bought. You know what I mean? The tapes didn't make up for the fact, 'cause, you know, once I watch them, you know, they're not that big of a deal anymore. Same with a car. It's fun for how long? You know, pleasure is fleeting. But anyway, you want to find a woman like that. I mean, it's just, they're so rare, dude. It's so rare. Like, basically every dating profile you find, the woman's going to show some materialism, some, like, you know, and it's hardly ever like reading as one of their interests. It's like, for whatever reason, tattoos is super common for women to put in the dating profiles as one of their passions, which I don't really understand. I understand, like maybe I have a different definition of passion in my head than most people, because when I think of a passion, I think of something that, like, I don't know, like something you're passionate about, right? That it's going to change the world, has meaning behind it. And it's like, oh, it's just tattoos. Oh, I like drawings on my skin drawings. You know, it's like, what? Skin drawings don't change the world. Why would you be passionate about something that doesn't do anything? I can't do anything with a tattoo. I can't paint my garage with a tattoo. It's just useless. It's utterly useless. But anyway. End rant, guys. Thanks for listening to me. The few of you who actually care about my rants. See you later.